Actually a pretty creative standee, but I don't think I'll be seeing this. It's probably not going to be that great. This is utter perfection. What's going on, guys? It's Nathan. I am super pumped to be here at the premiere opening night of It. I didn't realize it was an IMAX until later because they didn't have showings. I bought these seats relatively quick. IMAX just kind of showed up out of nowhere, so we're not seeing an IMAX, but I think that's actually pretty cool because I want to hear, I want to be in more of a condensed space, per se, just to get more in the mood. But it's going to be really interesting. I'm super excited. I didn't have any horror shirts, but I think, you know, friends fighting is pretty scary. So it's going to be pretty cool. We're going to go ahead and head in right now. I only got a couple of standee shots because the movie's actually about to start. I will go ahead and film walking into the theater because it's kind of cool. And I'm here with my best friend and my dad, which is just double awesome. So I'm going to go see this, and I'm really excited because it's actually my first horror film in theaters, which is really exciting. So, and everybody's saying it's pretty spectacular, so I hope it delivers, and I'm going to go see it right now. We're going to head inside, and then we will see my review soon after. See you guys.
Welcome to First Look, the only...
Okay, we're back. We're back from It. Okay, I got quite a bit to talk about because this film was pretty freaking interesting. But first off, I've never really been too inspired to want to draw after a movie, and I haven't been drawing. I only just got back into drawing, and while I'm not the best drawer, and while this may not even be 100% accurate, you know, the sewer tunnel that's in the film and had the title It. Well, I decided to draw that with Pennywise's head as a balloon, so here's that. Here's that there. Yep, that's real. I don't know if it's good. If you think it is, it's pretty cool, thank you. Officially signed by me, right there. So, it's mine. Proof. Okay. With all seriousness, I'm gonna close whoever's running back here. Okay, so this film was pretty freaking amazing. Just to be frank, I didn't find really too much wrong with it. I've heard a description on Twitter. I avoid all reviews because that's what I do before I do my own reviews. I just like to, you know, give my own opinion, just go fresh into it. But I did hear something described that this was kind of like A Nightmare on Elm Street meets The Goonies, and I completely agree. That is a fantastic form of terminology, and this is great. Okay, let's go ahead and touch on the characters. All the different kids were fantastic. Billy especially was really good. I want to see more of him. The kid I can't remember all their names. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, but the kid with the glasses who's in Stranger Things. He stole the show plenty of times, had the audience laughing quite a bit. It was pretty great. There's a lot of laughter in this film, mainly because you're hearing kids cuss, like for real, and it's pretty great. And it's not something that takes you out of it. You really just get used to it right away. Maybe it's because I'm younger and I'm around that. Maybe. But all the kids were great. The girl, I can't remember her name, but she was fantastic, and it's funny because I kind of have a friend who looks like her. She appeared on my channel once. If you go back to my Journey to Jungle Book review, you can even see her in the thumbnail. She had a brief cameo in that video. She reminded me a lot of her, like her. Beverly is her name. Beverly, the character, she was really fantastic. I was very impressed with her acting. The girl's only 15, and a lot of them are like around the age 13 to 15. They're super young, and they're just such great, talented young actors and actress. It's fantastic. I was very much impressed because you mainly follow them, and I like that a lot. The bullies in this film, bullies suck, don't they? They did well. A lot of the adults acted well. There's a lot of creepy stuff. If you haven't seen the original It or read the book, then I'm not even gonna touch on spoilers or anything. I'm just gonna touch on this as a film. First off, Pennywise the clown was terrifying. He was also kind of funny. Like his voice is that clown voice that you would hear and would make a kid laugh, but he also has a sadistic undertone to his voice that I thought was very well done. One of the Skarsgards in the world played him, and he did fantastic. I think the look of Pennywise was fantastic. Um, Interesting reveal at the end when they put the title on screen. So I'm looking forward to what that could mean. But again, not touching on spoilers. This film was a great time. There are a lot of creative scares, a lot of dramatic music cues that would get you. I thought the music was very well done, as well as the special effects. I thought were pretty top notch. It's really gloomy, darkly lit whenever they're inside somewhere and scary stuff is going on. I guess that's just the normal look for horror movies, which I get. It's understandable. It could be kind of. I feel like if you watch it at home, it may be difficult to see on some devices. In theaters, you can see everything, obviously. I had no idea this was in IMAX, which I touched on earlier. I'm just now remembering, so whatever. I'm just not even gonna. Never mind. You already heard. There was a Snapchat filter where you could be Georgie, the kid in the yellow raincoat, and then a balloon floats up. And I was trying, because my phone's old and it's glitching, and especially on Snapchat, it's awful. I tried to film myself like that, but it wasn't working. And I tried tonight to use it, but it's gone now, which is stupid. Why would it be the day before, but not the day of? That's just wrong. Um, but the story, as it goes, all the kids are being terrorized by this clown. They all come together and rise up to defeat him. But did they defeat him? We will find out. See, I'm not giving away spoilers. It's just a lot of films are left open to interpretation, as they normally are. Um, Especially if you've read the original or seen the original TV miniseries, but Tim Curry was great. But if you want something a bit more freakish and just more terrifying, like, because Tim Curry's funny and come on, he's like, he can be scary at times, but he's a riot. He's just hilarious. But in this, Skarsgård did a fantastic job of being humorous at a few points, but mostly creepy. Very creepy. A lot of creepy people like that aren't Pennywise in this film. But when Pennywise is on screen, it's great. There weren't a lot of moments I was actually like jumping scared. Unfortunately, but that's not to detract from the scares. Like when there's scares pop up, I think maybe it's just me. To other people, you might experience it differently. You might watch and go be pretty freaked out, or you might just not really be fazed by it because you've maybe seen a lot of other scary stuff. I'm a big fan of the Alien franchise, and I've been like focusing a lot on xenomorphs and stuff of late because I'm just intrigued by that world. And that's a lot scarier of a design than Pennywise because at the end of the day, he's a clown. Granted, he does a lot of shapeshifting that's whoa, especially toward the end to Beverly, like right in his face. Uh, you see in the trailer he gets sharp teeth. They do something with that in front of Beverly toward the end, and I thought that was the most creative looking thing they did. One of is my personal favorite. It looked really cool. Um, what else? I touched on music. The music, I maybe I did. Anyway, the music, while it's pretty normal horror that you would hear at times, there are other times where it's just I thought it was beautiful. I really enjoyed the score, very much so. Now we had a horror thriller already, more of a thriller really, with Get Out in February. Now, Get Out is a fantastic film. It very much is. It is a fantastic film. My question is, which do I like better, Get Out or It? What is probably the better film? It's probably gonna go down as I'm going to say Get Out's probably the better film, but in terms of what I had a lot more enjoyment with, especially if I'm going back to rewatch, just because of the chemistry with the kids and the humor and a lot of the creative set pieces. I think I'm gonna go with it. So what do I know is the better film? Get Out. What did I personally enjoy more so in terms of watching? I'm gonna say It. So I liked It more than Get Out. Boom. Okay, so all in all, guys, it was a fantastic film. I'm glad to be back doing these Journey 2s. Hopefully more consistently. I got a couple more I can do. I can do one for Marvel's Inhumans that premiere in theaters and IMAX, and Dunkirk, which I did finally get to see. Filmed for both of those, so I'm gonna check that out. Hopefully have them up in the channel in next few or so days, and we're gonna work on getting the Defenders up. But overall, in the end, here's the deal. The rating. It gets 4 stars. It it was fantastic. It was really fun time. Had me and my friend and well, no, my dad's pretty silent. I mean, he'll get a chuckle or two. But he's not like as reaction worthy of like filming or anything. He's not really like that too much. But me and my friend, we were laughing at times, and stuff was interesting. He called a couple things that happened in the flick, and it happened like immediately after, just because he was responding to something somebody said quietly, of course, not to disturb the audience. And it's kind of funny. So guys, go watch this. Go watch it and support it because the ending, I want it to pay off. So go see it. Go support it. It's fantastic. It's probably gonna make my top 10 of the year. Honestly, it is. So guys, what did you think of it? Have you seen it? What did you think about it? Still Jeremy John's line at the end there. Whatever you think, comment below. Let me know. I don't mean to steal Jeremy's outro. I really don't. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you thought of it, if you have seen it, or if you're going to see it. I think it just probably stay out of the comment section just to be safe, to avoid spoilers. If you haven't already seen it, it's pretty freaking good. So what did you guys think about it? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this, like button, subscribe if not already. Hopefully get a playlist up of my past Journey 2s updated over here. Sure. I'm bad at pinpointing anything. This is just a mess of a review, like all of them. So if you enjoyed just rambles, I'm your guy. Expect the Defenders reactions to keep coming. Hope to catch up on that. That being said, guys, hope you have a great day. May the Force be with you always.